Good afternoon, everybody. This is Steve Fletcher with the Trumpet for My People. Today's June 13th, 2018. And we are still watching a very important window within the 70-week prophecy, the 70 years of Israel, the 70 weeks that lead to the Feast of Pentecost from 1948 to 2018. This is a critical week leading up to June 21st, the summer solstice. Very important times that we are living in, and there are many reasons to believe that June 21st may be the final Pentecost marker in this year of 2018, the 70th anniversary of Israel. Very important. Now there is information coming that shows that the peace deal that they are trying to promote in the Middle East and in Israel, between Israel and the Palestinians, may be revealed on the summer solstice. This is very important information and may lead us to the exact moment of time that we are waiting for at Pentecost. Can you imagine if the peace deal is the trigger, and that peace deal is revealed exactly on the marker of Pentecost in the 70th year of Israel? Now that would be amazing. Okay, so let me share with you what I have seen today and what we are watching, because this is a process that is leading up to a peace deal being revealed in Israel. Nothing has changed with Barack Obama being the Antichrist. From 2009 to 2013 and 2016, Barack Obama fulfilled all the prophecies, the Nobel Peace Prize, the abomination of desolation in Israel on March 22nd, 2013. Then after the unbreakable alliance in Israel, Israel was divided by Barack Obama at the United Nations Security Council when Barack Obama failed to veto the vote against Israel. So the unbreakable alliance has already been broken. But we have signs that are leading up to the time of our departure. And for those who know that we should be watching for a peace deal, for those who do not understand the peace deal that took place all the way back in 2009, then we still have a sign for those who are expecting our deliverance to be coming at any time now. Our deliverance is coming, and there is a sign of our deliverance in this Middle East peace deal. And so I saw this on Drudge Report this morning. Very interesting that together these two pieces of, these two news items came out together. Trump tweets, North Korea nuke threat over. Okay, so if that is not a sign of peace and safety, don't worry anymore. The nuke threat from North Korea is over. Then we have the next news item. Next, Mideast team to push peace plan. When are they going to be pushing the peace plan? Next week. Next week, within a week. So right now we're on the 13th, okay? We're on the 13th of June, and they're saying they're going to bring forth a plan next week. Well, if we add 1 week to now, to where we are now, because the date has not been shown in the article, it just says next week. So there's not an exact date, but I have a very interesting piece of information for you that's very, very compelling that you will see. And so next week, the Mideast team is to push the peace plan. So here we have the article from Associated Press, no longer a nuclear threat from North Korea, Trump says. This is an entire article was written about this. I'm not going to get into that entire article, but I just wanted to share the headline. So, peace and safety, no need to worry about a nuclear threat from North Korea. The next article, Trump's Mideast team to push plan in the region. And so the article goes on to say that Jared Kushner and other representatives of the Trump administration are going to be in Israel next week. Now, why did they not put an exact date? I don't know if they don't have the itinerary set yet or what the situation is there, but the only thing they're showing is that this is going to happen next week. So let's just put in the general time frame from June 13th to June 20th next week. So we have a sign of a peace deal exactly on June 20th, June 21st, which is the summer solstice. Now, take a good look at this article here, okay? Now, Jared Kushner arrives in Israel. But you'll notice that the date on this is June 21st, 2017. So, did anyone know that the trip that was made by Jared Kushner last year was also on the summer solstice? See? What is happening here? Why are these trips being made exactly on the summer solstice? Why was Jared Kushner in Israel exactly on June 21st in 2017, and now exactly on the summer solstice again in 2018 he's going back? What is up with that? Why is there some type of a ritual or some type of a power within this time frame that they are summoning? Are they summoning a power or some type of a ritual within the summer solstice? There's something going on here, because this is not a coincidence that 1 year ago he was in Israel exactly on the same date. This is June 21st, 2017, okay? Jared Kushner arrives in Israel. Okay, so these are things that we should watch and understand. Now, how do we connect this? How can we understand this? Well, we see that the summer solstice is 9 months from the Revelation 12 sign. The Revelation 12 sign is a sign of a birth. It's a birth event in the heaven. And we have a 9-month window between September 23rd and the summer solstice. Now we have this all connected to a peace plan. Part of the peace plan, I think, what we had heard previously is that the possibility of this peace plan may include Israel returning land to Palestine, or somehow returning to a portion of their 1967 borders, pre-1967 borders. We do not know exactly. The peace plan hasn't been revealed yet, but part of the deal may be the division of Jerusalem. Part of the deal may be Israel giving up what is rightfully theirs to bring about peace. And so this may be the marker that will trigger what will be the rapture of the church and the time of Jacob's trouble. So we have a 9-month window, the Revelation 12 sign, a birth, leading us to the summer solstice. Within the summer solstice, we have a peace plan that they're looking to reveal. right on those dates, right there at the window. Remember the parable of the fig tree? It says, learn this parable. Jesus told us to learn this parable. This is an important parable. We should understand this parable. When the branch has now become tender and produces its leaves, you know that the summer is near. Even so, you also, when you see these things coming to pass, know that it is near at the doors. So we have this birth event in the heavens. A 9-month window leading to the summer solstice. We have a peace deal for Israel. When they say peace and safety, sudden destruction is coming. Remember that June 21st is connected to a perfect timeline going all the way back to the Feast of Trumpets in 2014 when Obama chaired the United Nations Security Council. June 21st, 2018 is connected to the 1260 days, it's connected to the 1290 days, and it's connected to the 1335 days. This is all the time frame that the prophet Daniel gave to us to watch. And within this time frame, we have the Feast of Trumpets, Obama chairing the United Nations Security Council, adding 1,335 days to that brings us to May 21st, the Pope abomination, where he said it was okay to be gay on Pentecost. A 30-day difference leading us to June 21st, and then adding 1,260 days brings us to December 2nd, 2021, which is midweek Hanukkah, for the end of this 7-year timeline, the 7-year timeline that started in 2014. And 2014, remember, was the year of the blood moons. The blood moons, the times of tribulation. And so we have signs in the heavens that confirm the beginning of the time that we were that the increase in the persecution, increase in ISIS, the increase in natural disasters, the times of tribulation. But we have not begun yet the Great Tribulation. The Great Tribulation will not begin until rapture, when the restrainer is taken away and the wrath of God is poured out. And with the rapture of the church will be the wrath of God that is going to be poured out. And so June 21st may be connected to Pentecost by the fact that second Passover is a feast that has not been fulfilled. Jesus fulfilled Passover with his first coming. Will second Passover be fulfilled at the second coming? Just at the beginning of the Great Tribulation, at the time of the rapture, second Passover, May 1st plus 50 days, bringing us to second Pentecost. Just as there's a second Passover, is this the connection? The summer solstice. And here is our connection to Pentecost, the 70-year prophecy. 70 weeks are determined. 2018, and this is really coming down to the wire here. We're wondering if there's any way we could go past June 21st now. So is June 21st the last day that rapture could possibly happen? Is this the window that we are watching? Are these the signs that have been given for us to understand? Except those days should be shortened. There should no flesh be saved, but for the elect's sake, those days shall be shortened. The summer solstice is the beginning of the shortening of the days. The summer solstice is the longest day of the year. Every day after the summer solstice gets shorter and shorter. So here we have a sign, the shortening of the days connected to the summer solstice. Remember, we have a sign in Sagittarius on the 21st 1st and 22nd of June. In Sagittarius, we have the planet Saturn, the planet Pluto, the planet Mars, and Sagittarius looks like a rider on a horse with a bow. And this is the symbol of the Antichrist from Revelation chapter 6. The fourth rider on the horse with the bow, the rider with the bow. And here we have a sign. Saturn is the one that devours the children, Pluto is the god of Hades, and Mars is the god of war. All in Sagittarius on this day at the summer solstice. And we have the connection to sudden destruction being with the peace deal. And we've just seen peace and safety proclaimed in North Korea. But many are saying, okay, that is great, but the peace and safety that the Bible is talking about is directly related to Israel. Well, here we go. Here's the next week. We have a peace deal coming from Israel. And it's all connected to the summer solstice, just as last year Jared Kushner went to Israel on the summer solstice. And now the news comes out that next week they're going to be promoting this peace deal. Is the summer solstice the time for the peace deal to be revealed? Is the sudden destruction event connected to the summer solstice? Is the rapture of the church in the beginning of the Great Tribulation connected to the shortening of the days, the summer solstice, 9 months from the Revelation 12 sign, peace and safety being proclaimed in Israel and in the Middle East? This is all I have to share with you today. The signs of his coming are true and real. The Bible is perfect. I feel bad for those who don't know any more scripture than no man knows the day or the hour. Because the Bible is so beautiful, it's so rich, it's so perfect. For us to be able to understand and just discern the time that we are living in. I pray you are blessed today and everyone is ready for the time that is coming upon the world. Watch and pray that you might be counted worthy to escape all these things. This is Steve Fletcher with the trumpet for my people, the sign of his coming revealed.